Hey guys, welcome to the team breakdown of the Premier League. I'll be doing the top six clubs clubs that finished top six last year. Starting with number six, Arsenal. New manager Unai Emery after the long tenure of Arsene Wenger. A lot of dispute, a lot of dividing opinions and thoughts as to what exactly happened. Regardless, both Arsenal and Chelsea, I would say, are going to a completely new direction, rebuild mode. I know some people don't like to call it the rebuild mode, but their projected starting 11 would be Aubameyang up top, 4-2-3-1, Ramsey, Iwobi, Mkhitaryan, Xhaka, Lucas Torreira. Back four, a bit of change: Mustafi, Socrates, Hector, and Nacho. That's my projected top starting 11. I'm gonna start Leno over Czech. Even that's coming from a Chelsea fan. I just feel like Leno right now is entering his prime, and Czech is pretty much has been in decline, I would say, for the last season or two. I do like the intensity that Ozil brings up in the middle. Xhaka as a holding midfield pivot with Torreira, I think it'll be very good. I know the back four has improved on paper, but we don't know how it's going to play out right now. They're still lacking a little bit of pace. I think Koscielny is definitely a solid defender, just due to several injuries. Just very difficult for him to sort of keep up with the speed in the Premier League. I think he himself said it best. He was looking for transfer out of Arsenal before the injury hit, but now that he is injured, it's very difficult for them to move him anyways. But a lot of respect to him for what he's done for the club. And it's again coming from a Chelsea fan, so take that with a grain of salt. Pretty much the key transfer ins, I would say, is I'm gonna have to probably repronounce his name later on, but Matteo Guendouzi from FC Lorient, and Socrates, the center back from Dortmund, along with Lichtsteiner from Juventus. I think on paper that brings a lot of veteran presence, not a lot of pace. Socrates is definitely not known for his pace. Lichtsteiner, also not the fastest fullback or wing back, depending on how you play him. In the midfield, as I mentioned, Matteo, Lucas Torreira as the pivots or projected defensive midfielders, holding midfielders, if you will. And of course, Bernd Leno in net. I think also a very big upgrade, projected for me to be a starter. I know Petr Cech has started the first couple of games in the regular season so far, so we'll see how that plays out. Key transfer outs: David Ospina, I think, being replaced by Bernd Leno is a huge upgrade, as Leno and Cech could both be number ones. Callum Chambers off to Fulham. Probably not too much space for him to play anyways. Jack Wilshere now coming back and then being sent off to West Ham, plagued with injuries. Very, very interesting creative player when healthy. Very inconsistent for Arsenal in the last couple of years that he played here. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh yes, I'm missing Lucas Perez as well. In the front line, he's going to be playing behind Aubameyang and Lacazette. So again, I think he only made maybe 10 or 11 appearances last season. So also not too significant. But I think that's pretty much it. What do you think, guys? Where would you think they will place in the Premier League this season? Will Unai Emery really be able to push Arsenal to the next level next 2-3 seasons? I don't anticipate anything too drastic in the first season, just because for me personally, I typically like to give managers at least 2, maybe even 3 seasons to fully implement their style of play, their tactics, their strategy, and also give them the chance to sort of bring in their own players, which is very important as well. But yeah, that is it for my thoughts. Let me know in the comments below where Arsenal will place this season in the Premier League and who else should Arsenal sign in the January transfer window. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.